Oh, really? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 11 of the Men's Premier League here live from Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. It's got a 4 o'clock kickoff game for you, and that is between Darwin Hearts Football Club and Port Darwin FC. In a match that will certainly be influential and crucial in regards to the table. Darwin Hearts currently occupying 4th position on the Men's Premier League table, and Port Darwin, as things stand, are currently rooted to the bottom of the ladder. But what separates these two teams is only 4 points, and with a win this afternoon, the away side Port Darwin FC will leapfrog both University Azzurri and Darwin Olympic for the meantime, and they'll sit comfortably in 5th. Of course, they've had a much better last few rounds, picking up points, scoring goals. It's been much of a recipe that coach Ricky Fulton would enjoy, and for the Darwin Hearts, a win here would solidify their position in 4th. They currently are on 9 points, and with Olympic and University Azzurri playing later this evening, a win this afternoon will see them put a lock on 4th spot, and certainly a result that will be of some joy to Hearts coach John Francis. Referee in the centre, Tim Lay, just only moments away from getting us kicked off. It'll be Darwin Hearts in their home kit in the blue and red clash that will be going left to right on your screens, and Port Darwin in their grey away strip going right to left as well. And underway we go. Kenneth Nahn leaving it for Sulav Maski, looking for a set-piece run here. Nullified by Port Darwin captain Declan O'Shea. Comes all the way back to Phil Chindam. Shoshone Thompson getting a header onto it as well. Now Majok Jock, he'll head wide here. Just a little bit too much power in his pass for Joel Benisha. And that rolls harmlessly out of play for a throw-in. Masai throws in for Isaac Paul. Of course, he is playing his first match against his former side in Port Darwin, after having made the move from the Wharfies to the Hearts. Dev Cotter heads up into the air. Shrestha as well competes. Dev Cotter eventually forward, and Shrestha only gets as far as to Chol Jock, another player who used to wear the colours of the Hearts and is occupying a central role for Port Darwin this afternoon. Bailey heads, and that goes back to the goalkeeper there by the Port Darwin number 4, Jamie Fisher, and a clearance attempt a little wayward there. Invite the Hearts forward on a throw in. Shrestha here, nicely done by Davies, and Chol Jock doing enough just to earn the foul there. Fisher picked off by the Hearts captain Maski, and tried to get the touch back off the Port Darwin player, not quite working out that time. Thrown forward for Davies. Shrestha meets that ball, and this time does get the clever deflection, and so his team will remain with possession. Going forward. Moise. Joel Jock heads out, and Hearts with another throw in. Shrestha looking for a diagonal ball. Jolomal's in space. He can get away from Benicia here. Good strength shown there, and earns the foul as well. Of course, if history is anything to dictate off, the last time these two sides met back in May, it was a enthralling 3-3 draw. Of course, the Hearts had a handy lead in that one, 3-1, and Port Darwin was able to salvage a result there. This time, Jolomal is on the set piece. Not too far as his standards are concerned. In comes Jolomal with a strike, hits a deflection. Maskey's in there as well. Benicia forced to clear, can't get a clearance onto it. And Humbleman Bakana's shot, through all that traffic, earns a touch into the byline from a Port Darwin player. So corner kick coming up for the Hearts. And certainly an opportunity here for them to threaten Phil Chindham's goal. Short play. Mwembakana coming in was Chol Jock. Still have Maskey on his left, having a speculative attempt, but that one only finds the byline also, but a goal kick this time. Chindham sends it long. Under it, Shrestha. Moise. We're going to get forward to Isaac Paul. Declan O'Shea is here. And Nero Shrestha gets the vital touch onto that one. Put it out behind Diaz. Maskey dispossesses Venezuelan. And now Nepalese Magician earns a set piece, and the captain, of course, for his side, copped a slight knock there. Feeling a little ginger on that one, but he'll be okay to get back to his feet. Shrestha, short for Maskey. Now Nero Shrestha going on an attacking run past Davies, luring a few players as well. Still have Maskey. Moise to get back to Maskey, and Moise is off here. And this Hearts attack will continue for the time being via the form of a throw-in. Thrown forward, looking for Isaac Paul. He's entrenched deep into his attacking half. Competing well is Alejandro Diaz. Looks to get away from his former teammate and clear it forward. Wainwright is there. Up in Deer, though, camps nicely on the halfway line. Dev Cotter heads wide. Benicia will pick that ball up, but he leaves it behind. And now Daxon Masai looks to get away from a few. Ryan Bailey for Port Darwin. Turning into danger, but coming back outside. Nice touch from Shoshone Thompson. Joel Benicia looking to release his men. And now Dinesh Dev Cotter, Humbleman Bakana. Kenneth Nahn, first time ball, looking for Jolomal, and that one's been signalled as offside. Bailey back across goal. Fisher receives and looks to go the same way. Little short ball there. Managed to come off for the meantime. Shoshone Thompson. And Jock looking wide here. Joel Benicia is in some space and can skip past Dinesh Dev Cotter. Trying to do so. It's Joel Benicia, and he tries to get a driven attempt inside, low into the box, and blocked behind there. Good defending from Dax and Masai just to get across and neutralize that one before it really came to any danger. Nevertheless, it's a corner kick here for Port Darwin and an opportunity. Declan O'Shea, Diaz, they've got plenty of tall timber in offing, and we'll see if Fisher can find someone. In goes the ball, rising there in the center was Diaz. Brought down definitely by Declan O'Shea. Now Isaac Paul, he looks wide. Humbleman Bakana takes it. Shoshone Thompson scurries back in an instant, but Ryan Bailey does very well, marching out with the ball, looking for the one runner, Wainwright. Kelvin Mapindia mops up and plays it forward to Jolamal. Now it's Sulav Maski coming forward here. Humbleman brings it down very well. Kenneth Naan. Now it's Jolamal. Back to Naan. Very composed in midfield is Kenneth Naan. Ball comes out wide here for Juma Mweze. Cross comes in as well, threatening. Needed to be dealt with and was. It's a good header into touch by Jamie Fisher. And a corner kick now for the Hearts. Kelvin Mapindia will come forward to take this one, favouring the left-footed in-swinging ball. In comes Naan. Nicely delivered, and Declan O'Shea rises above the rest and puts it behind, and caught some power onto the clearance as well. Might have caught him in an awkward spot. He's stayed to ground for the moment, but just needing a second or two to compose himself, and he's back to his feet, and Mapindia in again for the corner. Take two here. Mapindia delivers, looking back post, and Chindam gets a vital touch. Mweze heads it back in, Bukana, and it comes in, and it's a goal. It's Isaac Paul. He is the vital man who meets the ball, and Isaac Paul puts his side 1-0 up. Instant impact, first start of his Hearts tenure, and he kicks them in front. Just over 11 minutes played here on the North Crest scoreboard. It now reads Darwin Hearts 1, Port Darwin 0. Diaz closed down by Humbleman Bakana. Fisher going wide to Shoshone Thompson. Now it's Benicia. Thompson looking to get forward. Kenneth Naan is there. Shoshone Thompson again down the line, looking for Joel Benicia. And Port Darwin player doing just enough to earn the foul. Thompson now looks to deliver a long ball. Does so. Players look to impact, but Nelson New, one of the premier goalkeepers here, takes that comfortably in the air. Mapindia. Down the line here to Jolama. His ball's given away. Bailey. Now Chindam. Looks to go straight down the spine. Jock's pass out here for Benicia is done well. Mad Jock again. Mapindia coming across to intervene and clear down the line. Jolamal can collect and turn here. Steady elects to wait and go into the center. Kenneth Naan across for Maskey. Jolimal once again looking for an angle ball. Moise looking to get in front of Declan O'Shea, and sleight of hand there used by Moise to bring it under control. So Port Darwin free kick here. Alejandro Diaz. Maskey, Hamawambakana. Coming away here and looking to play through Isaac Paul. It's Isaac Paul here, having a shot and saved well by Phil Chindam. Paul back to Jolimal. Diaz and Chol Jock combine, ends up back with Phil Chindam. And now Wainwright. He has the ball in his stride here. His header took it slightly away from him. Daxon Masai. Now it's Devcotta here. And Jolimal offside against him. Port Darwin free kick. Diaz. Joel Benicia looks to go wide. Mad Jock's made a great run. Comes inside here. Wainwright looking to go back here. Joel Jock with an opportunity, and his shot pulls it wide. Goal kick here. Decent opportunity there from Joel Jock to get an attempt off to the goal of Nelson New, and the experienced goalkeeper just following that one out of play.
Was that just a remote? They actually are letting it windows.
Shrestha. Driving ball looking for Paul again. Fisher is there though. Mad Jock and Alejandro Diaz. Alejandro Diaz sends it forward. Kenneth Naan comes the other way. Maskey, Naan. Ball over the top looking for Jumon Moise, and he was in an offside position. Sent forward by Fisher. Shrestha heads wide. Maskey comes down to control. Looping ball looking for Isaac Paul. Fisher is there though. Davies back to Fisher. Looks for an angle ball. Wainwright can come out in front of this and look to strike first, and just couldn't quite get the direction required on that one to loop his foot past Nelson New there, the goalkeeper making himself larger than life to put the forward off there, and he did very well to do so. Shrestha centrally goes to Hamawambakana, has space here to turn, and looks to drive wide. Jolimal cuts back across. Moise's made a run as well, and Chindam brings it under control. Parried save in front of himself, and Hearts still with possession here. Shrestha still with the Hearts. Free kick here against Port Darwin. Darwin Hearts free kick here. None. Looking for an angle ball, and Chindam comes across to save. Throws immediately. Joel Benicia, the intended recipient, receives, and Shoshone Thompson still on the ball here. Looks to get past a couple. Still Shoshone Thompson going on some run here. Declan O'Shea. Mad Jock. Davies. Child Jock now. Diaz, Magic Jock, almost threading it through for Child Jock there. Great build-up play from Port Darwin. Here come the Hearts though. Maskey with a driven ball, and free kick here. Goalkeeper coming out, very bravely done. And the collision there with players not the greatest thing to view there. No malice intended there by Humbleman Bukana. Two players just going for the ball there, and Phil Chindom looks definitely to have come off worse for wear. Slowly getting back to his feet. Looks to be okay, but some heavy challenge on the goalkeeper. Here, drop ball here. Declan O'Shea looks to go down the line. Davies will look to come, and Shrestha clears that to his near side, out for a throw in.
Yeah, if it's like stupid, I guess here the referees don't have a replay on.
Cholja, Davies to weave his way through.
Yeah.
Diaz looking to help it on for Wainwright.
Yeah.
Quite doing so, and out here now for a throw-in.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And it would pretty much almost stop diving in this league. Because you can literally just get away with it and no one would even know.
O'Shea looks to throw in. Davies, ball enters the box, cleared out by Dev Cotter. Now Humbleman Bukana looking at trickery to come out of play there. Diaz. His ball given away. Jolamal. Zach Paul.
Although the only thing is soccer, they call it VAR, like video assistant referee. Soccer band really.
Seal now with the Hearts here. Mapandia's entered the box. Referee says nothing doing. Referee calmly denies the spot kick. Diaz, Shoshone Thompson, run's been made wide here. Mad Jock will look to pace ahead of Dev Cotter, couldn't quite do so.
How you win the game.
Free kick though against Jock, and will be a Hearts ball. Crucial call only moments ago by referee Tim Lay to deny Mapandia and the Hearts a penalty kick. Confidently making the call early. Of course, referee Tim Lay, a official with great experience. Maskey back to Mapandia. His ball looks wide. Shoshone Thompson. And it's an offside call here, near side.
It's part of the statistic as well, how many fouls you get for. Yeah, sometimes people, it's like an extra thing you extra scouting. If you're getting scouted, they might look at how many fouls you can draw, how good you are. Like,
Shoshone Thompson driving long. Moise heads. Fisher underneath it. And Wambakana doing well with him. Declan O'Shea heading forward. Controlled again by Bukana. Swing and a miss by Naan. Wainwright looking to challenge with Naan. Maskey, first time ball over the top, and Isaac Paul controls on Fumweze, looking to get away from Bailey here. And does well. Ryan Bailey standing firm to earn the goal kick. Chindam drives forward, gets past a few. Masai heads it the other way. Choljok, Declan O'Shea. Davies, they're going to get away from Shrestha and Naan. He does well. Davies, Diaz almost picking up the ball. Mapindia's long pass, looking for Isaac Paul, and the offside flag as well, rising to Chindam's rescue there, but goalkeeper did come out and make the clearance. Wainwright's possessions picked off there, Niroj Shrestha. Wainwright coming forward to challenge that one. Bounces back for Majok Jock. Now Davies, Choljok. See it away from Maskey. Alejandro Diaz in some space here as well for his side. Looks to drive a shot, and it's straight at the graceful clutches of Nelson New. Comfortable save in the end.
You just check, is there only a proper way? I'm sure there might be.
New now kicks that up into the air. Declan O'Shea underneath, heads forward for Davies. Naan strongly holds off Jock, and Davies' ball given away to Maskey. Niroj Shrestha coming down the line. Looks to cut back inside. Davies and Jock look to combine. Niroj Shrestha for the Hearts. Jumamweze turns away skillfully and looks to come to Jolamal. Joel Benicia coming back to do some defending, and he gives the ball away. Bit of pinball play inside the centre here, and a foul against Port Darwin. Free kick for the Hearts here, and in a position of some danger as well. Jolamal. Look to catch Chindam off guard there. Likes to reassess his options. Jemanius Jolamal over this set piece. Maskey's coming across as well. Maskey short. Naan wide to Jolamal. He's control slightly wide from his body, and he comes around again looking to spin a delivery inside. Bailey's there, and he hits it off Jolamal. His cross makes it its way into the box. Bukana does very well, earns the ricocheted clearance and puts it out for a corner to the Hearts. Certainly rising in opportunities and making their momentum count with any chance. They need to put some more away to establish a slightly more comfortable lead. Just the one goal advantage at the moment. Delivery in there by Mapindia is slightly off course. Went straight out of play for a goal kick. Chindam sends it long. Spins off a clearance there, but Hearts will escape that one quite easily there. Almost half an opportunity at the expense of a mistake from the Hearts. Could have gifted Port Darwin a chance to go through to goal. Bailey sends it forward. Maskey repels Ryan Bailey's ball. Declan O'Shea pokes it back to Fisher. Now it's Diaz. He gives the possession away. Isaac Paul now can send this one wide. Jalamal has pace to come across. Takes a touch and looks to drive inside. Diaz. Still Alejandro Diaz. Heavy touch on the midfielder. Benicia comes away. Diaz once again. And Wambakana. And almost a cheeky dink there from Jumamweze. Just no teammates quite on the receiving end of that one. Long throw. Choljok brings it down. Benicia elects to do the same. Looks to go past Masai. Shoshone Thompson. Now it's Davies. Looks to send it down the line, but no teammate there to receive. Nelson New. Rolls short here for Dev Cotter. Picked off by Davies. Choljok heads forward. Ball up and unders into the air. Davies looks to take it in his stride. Leaves the ball behind. It's Davies once again though. Nan competing well with the forward and goes out for a throw-in. Thrown in here. Dev Cotter heads. As does Jock, and Maskey sends it up into the air. Bailey's heavy touch. Mbakana steals it away, and now Jalamal's on an attacking run here. Shoshone Thompson's out of position. Heavy touch here from Jalamal, looking to keep it in. Couldn't quite do so. The ball heading out, unfortunately for him. And we've skipped past the 30th minute mark here. 1/3 of the match down, and it's still just that early goal by Isaac Paul that separates these two sides. It's been some half opportunities for both teams. Good interplay in the center of the park as well. But still, just that Paul goal that splits the two. Moise. Maskey. Away from Diaz. So love Maskey still. And Mbakana. Choljok coming across, dispossessing him as well. Joel Benicia. Got pace here. Masai also does, and he's catching up with the forward. Central for Diaz. Players out wide here. Davies is one of them. Diaz elects to go by himself. Now it's Wainwright in an offside position, unfortunately. Brings that attacking passage to an end. Looked to be dangerous as well. Mapindia. Looks to go wide. Jalamal. Shoshone Thompson picks it off. Does well to win it. Wainwright flicks it on for Joel Benicia. Joel Benicia looked to fake the cross, but Masai was attentive to that one. He looks to drive it forward. Isaac Paul. Dispossessed by Fisher, and he sends the ball long, and Benicia retreating from an offside position. I'd like to leave the ball here for Nelson New. Dev Cotter to Maskey. None. To send it through here. Fisher retreats back. Now Chindam, heavy touch, does well to get it forward to Alejandro Diaz. Looks to dink it over for Majok Jock. He'll try and pace the way ahead of Dev Cotter. Jock to play it back here. Davies couldn't quite retrieve it. Kenneth Nunn. Isaac Paul. And on his way goes Isaac Paul, the goal scorer. Moise, Maskey, looking to combine for a tricky piece of play. Couldn't quite keep that one in. Diaz. It's away from two. Alejandro Diaz. Now Wainwright can be fed through here. Good play by Mapindia just to mop up that one. Nero Shrestha. He drives down the line. O'Shea heads. Humble Mambakana at the fall of the ball. Now Maskey weighted through ball looking for Humble Mambakana. Chol Jock competes with him. It's Humble Mambakana enters the box here. Plays it across. It's still Humble Mambakana. Nice touch here for Jamon Moise. And danger brought to an end by Port Darwin. Some good defending. And it mattered. Shoshone Thompson now. He got an adventurous run out wide here. Kenneth Ngan does just enough to play it out there. And the referee just coming across to his near touchline just to get some advice from his linesman there. Possibly a infringement was spotted. The referee just having some words with Ryan Bailey, earning a yellow card as well for a challenge. Not 100% sure as to what's been indicated here. Players seem to be piling to the other side of the field now. Perhaps a free kick has been given to the Hearts, a late call here. So it looks to be an attempt here on goal for the Hearts, a free kick. And with less than 10 minutes to go in this first half, it's a precarious position for Port Darwin. Confirmation, the linesman on the near side did have his flag up, indicating to referee Tim Lay that he did see an infringement. He just saw it late, and henceforth the free kick now, while the ball seemed to be on the other side of the field. So Sulav Maskey, a man who needs no introduction, especially when it comes to a set piece situation. Sulav Maskey, the Hearts captain here. Angling out his side of goal. In comes Maskey, driving the ball and slightly over the bar and out for a goal kick. No danger or an impact that time on Chindam's goal. Short comes Chindam. Davies look to receive. Shrestha plays it out wide. Jolamal. And couldn't quite keep that one in that time. Thrown forward. Diaz.
But it's also increasing.
Tucks under the shoulder and looks to continue. Alejandro Diaz. Choljok.
But the other thing is they actually had to because
Looking to send it forward for Shoshone Thompson, but Jackson Masai just getting there ahead of the
they actually kind of had to.
Port Darwin right back. Puts it out to touch. Thrown for the Wharfies here. Diaz looking to turn away and earn a corner kick for his team. An opportunity here to send some tall timber forward. Shoshone Thompson comes in with the delivery. Maskey at the fall to clear it out. Fisher heads it back wide looking for Thompson. Shoshone Thompson gets past Mweze. Still driving forward. Shoshone Thompson. Ball will sit well for him. And his cross is blocked by Mapendia. Another corner kick coming up here for Port Darwin.
And then also Finland is an old member of Russia, so it's similar to the So it's basically the exact same thing as Ukraine. Because you know, they were trying to join NATO.
Now it's Thompson driving into the box. Benicia and Diaz there. Cleared up into the air as well. Davies brings it down. Masai's clearance. Fisher. Isaac Paul putting pressure on him. Now Bailey.
But there were two countries that didn't.
Bailey drives long. Wainwright's under the fall as well. And offside is the call. Referee's flag eventually comes up to deny Wainwright. Mapendia coming forward for his side. Isaac Paul lets it roll. Buchanan's got pace as well. Bailey had to be very careful there. Declan O'Shea competing with a few players there. And Nero Shresh that will go into the book for that one. Diaz, short to Fisher. Now Declan O'Shea. You just send it forward. Heavy touch by Wainwright. Sees that one go out of play. Jolamal. Buchanan. Isaac Paul. Space here now down the middle. Maskey comes across the other way. Juma Mweze can take the ball into the box here. Juma Mweze past Chindam. Still Mweze. Diving is Thompson. Port Darwin certainly doing very well to defend. Offside flag, I believe, goes up, or goal kick given. Either way, Port Darwin escape. Was an offside flag there. Chindam sends it wide. Benicia takes it down. Joel Benicia. Humble man Buchanan sends it forward to Isaac Paul. Buchanan in space and Choljok driving it away. And Anthony Wainwright in space here as well. Looks to drive first time cross field. Davies can bring it down into his stride. Robert Davies looking for a shot there and blocked by Dev Cotter and saved by Nelson New. A lot of sting was subtracted from that equation and came comfortably down for Nelson New to gather. Mweze turning away from his opposite number and playing it forward for Buchanan. Still with Humbleman Buchanan. And now Salov Maskey. looks for a weighted ball. Pakana obliges, receives and plays it forward. Isaac Paul in a menacing position. Jindum coming out for the ball, not quite making any contact there. Goes to ground again. And now goalkeeper is down again. Requires some attention here. And Chindam again down. Referee, coaching staff coming on to see if he's okay. Break in play here while Phil Chindam has seen some attention. Of course, we can also thank the Northern Territory Government as well as McDonald's for their prolonged support for Football for All in the Northern Territory, as well as Ward Keller. They are your territory law firm. And you can reach them on 1-800-978-360. It's 1-800-978-360. And Northcrest, you can join their growing community today. Their house and land display centre in Reuben Avenue, Berrima. Open 7 days a week. And Chindam coming back to his feet after some time down. We've reached the end of regulation time. Don't think there'll be too much longer afforded to us by the referee. He may as well, and he most likely might, call half-time here. This will, of course, then allow Port Darwin an extended period of time to just assess the well-being of Phil Chindam. Conversations haven't concluded quite yet. The gloves are coming off. I'm not sure if Phil Chindam will be able to continue here. Being forced from the field here. We wish Phil Chindam and his well-being okay. Substitution will be forced to be made here. We'll try and get some clarifications as to the substitution. Hand on his chest here. Hope it's not something of serious concern. But Chindam is forced from the field. Shoshone Thompson has taken the gloves and played forward now. Maskey. Nunn. Port Darwin, of course, down to 10 men for the time being. Jock sends it wide. Wainwright and Mapindia. Mapindia does strongly to retain the ball and play it into touch. Wainwright now. Head back a few paces and throw it forward. Alejandro Diaz. Still with Diaz here, looking to get past Masai and out of play into touch. Choljok. Humbleman Bakana. And free kick earned there. Very much so into borrowed time here. See how much of that remains. Nelson New heads forward to Daxon Masai. Nelson New once more. Coming wide here, Nero Shrestha takes it in his stride and heads forward, looks to capitalise on the man advantage. Humbleman Bakana underneath the ball. Ryan Bailey brings it down very well. Now it's Jamie Fisher. He looks to go to Robert Davies. Dinesh Devkota does very well, forces the rebound off Davies and keeps his side with possession. Nero Shrestha. Coming down, Choljok, Solavmaski, Joel Benicia, back to Shoshone Thompson, and off Shoshone Thompson, nearly giving away a goal there. Fortunately, is allowed to bounce back to him so he can gather. And he sends the ball up into the air. Maskey forward. Back to the graceful feet of Shoshone Thompson. I think he'll take it with his feet this time. Picks it up eventually. And Maskey looking to receive here. Off Mapendia and out of play. Referee has a look at the watch. Directs the whistle towards his mouth, and he may only be seconds away from half-time. Diaz, flick on here. Kenneth Naan, now it's Humbleman Bakana. Could this be one final attempt for the Hearts to snatch another goal here? Maskey looks to go forward to Isaac Paul, and Shone Thompson takes it well. Launches it up into the air, looking to get some distance. Naan to take it down, but Diaz can skip away from him. Still Alejandro Diaz. Shrestha and Devkota for company. And does well there, Diaz. His team with another opportunity via this throw-in. Davies competes with Naan. Naan's clearance. Fisher forward once more, and that ball heads behind into touch, and the referee Tim Lay blows us to the end of the first 45 minutes here. We've had great play in the middle of the park, some great attacking from both sides, and currently after the first 45 we head into half-time with the scores 1-0, courtesy of Darwin Hearts, and Isaac Paul, the former Port Darwin player himself, heading them in front. Port Darwin losing their goalkeeper Phil Chindam towards the end of the first half as well. Shoshone Thompson heads in there. We'll see what changes made at the half-time. We'll have a short break and be with you shortly for the resumption of the second half. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for this second half of men's Premier League action here. Port Darwin to get us kicked off and underway. They'll be going left to right on your screens. And it is also reassuring to see that Phil Chindham for Port Darwin is back out there. And he'll take his spot back in goals for the second half. Just a singular change made for the Wolfies at halftime. Mad Jock Jock coming from the field and Joe Sheridan coming into the fray. Port Darwin looking to start immediately on the front foot. Benicia going forward and being repelled. It's a throw in here. And heavy challenge there. Benicia driving into the box here. Joel Benicia coming across goal. And the ball deflected and could have ended up anywhere really. It's behind for a corner though. And an opportunity nonetheless coming up for Port Darwin. Couple players down here. Nelson New in the box and earlier out just Joel Jock as well down to his haunches. Nelson New back up very quickly. Joel Jock, who's remained down. See, of course, if he is okay. Back to his feet as well, and now the corner attempt by Shoshone Thompson to be taken. In comes the delivery, Shoshone Thompson. Immediately at the front post is Jalamal. He can drive forward. Joel Jock intervenes. Shoshone Thompson looking to dink it over the top and gathered comfortably on the line by Nelson New. Now it's Mapindia. Drives it forward. Joel Jock, heavy touch. Isaac Paul comes away. Ryan Bailey for Port Darwin though. Shoshone Thompson back across goal. Dangerous here, dispossessed by Moise. Paul heads back. Sheridan is there as well. And now Joel Jock. Driving forward here for Port Darwin. Wainwright leaves it behind. And now Didesh Kotta. Players stage to ground here. Umwam Vakana. Back to his feet now though. Up India to Kenneth Nunn. Wainwright takes the ball away from him, and still with Wainwright here. Strongly done from Wainwright, keeps possession, and now Davies can speed away to this. Mapindia's there for company as well, and does unfortunately well for Port Darwin. Corner kick given. Or no, Tim Millay retracted that statement. Goal kick in the end. Diaz. Dispossessed, and Declan O'Shea ricocheting the ball off his opposing captain. Silovmaski keeps the play with the Wolfies, but then Wainwright's heavy touch sees it go into touch and out for a throw-in. Now it's Nero Shrestha. Throws forward. Jamon Weze brings it down. Declan O'Shea, great tackle. Alejandro Diaz away with possession, and Joel Benicia looking to get to this ball. Kelvin Mapindia as well, speeding away to see if he can play it further upfield. Running out of acreage, unfortunately. Out of play for a Port Darwin throw. Ball ricochets into an attacking area for Port Darwin. Shoshone Thompson trying to get away from a few. Naan blocked off Thompson and out for a goal kick. Goal kick here for the Hearts. Driven forward by Nelson New. Headed to the air by Joel Jock, and now Isaac Paul. Quickly dispossessed by Alejandro Diaz. Wainwright. Mapindia to come away. Weze. Mapindia's continued his attacking run and slid it very well into the challenge there. Fisher puts it out into touch.
Yeah, that's the same thing as soccer. So you can't really compare with soccer.
Maskey. Kenneth Naan. Ball out wide here for Buchanan. And cross is driven in. Bailey's wayward control forces that one out for a corner. Opportunity here for the Hearts to add a second. It's Mapindia here. Jeff Cotter offering a tall option. Ball comes in on the left, swinging inside. Jalamal Camp back post. Benicia clears that one long. It will come back via the form of a throw-in. Daxon side. Throws forward. Shoshone Thompson's header. He'll take the throw now. Naan heads. Alejandro Diaz brings it down. Joel Benicia's intended recipient of the ball doesn't quite happen, and free kick against Sheridan. Now a free kick here for the Hearts, and Nero Shrestha. He looks to drive in. Declan O'Shea stands firm, heads forward. Now it's Davies, brings it away here. Kelvin Mapindia turning in and out of, or weaving in and out of danger. Eventually cleared by Joel Jock, and runs on here. Wainwright against Dev Cotter. Dev Cotter does well, holds firm. Certainly has been one of the premier defenders in the Men's Premier League season 2022. And one of his side's best players, I would certainly come to the conclusion of. Thompson looks to come away from a few. Diving in challenge by Naan is clean, wins the ball. Bailey sends it forward. Joel Jock. So got a Fisher, and needed to be great with the tackle there was. Buchanan was through on goal there. Alejandro Diaz, he gives the ball away sloppily. Kenneth Naan. Now it's Nero Shrestha. Jolamal An offside position, unfortunately, and he will surrender possession the other way. Thompson gaining some ground, going forward, and cleared out now by Def Cotter. Darwin still on the attack. And we've played 10 minutes now into this second half. And Port Darwin certainly want to make an opportunity count very soon. We'll see how that plays out. Chol Jock to Alejandro Diaz. Going to come forward here, and we'll have a chance to resume that attacking momentum with a throw. Now it's Alejandro Diaz dispossessed. Vanius Jalamal. Maskey looks to go forward, and it's blocked by Thompson. Be a throw in for the Hearts here as they now look to advance forward. But Humble Man Bakan has stayed to ground for the moment. Maskey. Jalamal looks to drive it forward. Just too much curve on that one. Invited Chindam to come and receive. Def Cotter heads as well. Masai to come wide. Benicia look to come forward. It'll be a Port Darwin throw. Sheridan throws, but Maskey's there. Now Jalamal. Sheridan gets there as well. Chol Jock comes forward, and Diaz trying to get away from Masai there, but Daxon wins it well and sends his team forward. Ryan Bailey was attentive to the interception, and just shown Thompson looking to play quick free kick. Can't quite do so. Fisher indicating that he'd like to go long via this free kick. Exactly where he heads. Jamie Fisher's ball. Nelson New comes. Benicia's stayed to ground here. Moise coming the other way. Joel Benicia unfortunately does stay to ground. This moment in break in play, we will thank the Northern Territory Government as well as McDonald's for their prolonged and continued support for football for all in the Northern Territory, as well as Ward Keller. They are your territory law firm. You can reach them on 1-800-978-360. It's 1-800-978-360. And Northcrest, you can join their growing community today. Of course, House and Land Display Centre, Reuben Avenue in Berrima. Open 7 days a week. Shrestha forward. And Fisher looked to come the other way. Niraj Shrestha, Maskey. Hearts captain looks to play a ball through here. Isaac Paul attentive, but Chindam well in area to receive. And Chindam sends it forward. Nice technique on that clearance. Chol Jock falls to ground. Jalamal away from Fisher and Bailey. Isaac Paul looking to get away from Shoshone Thompson. Still Isaac Paul looking to get into the box and away from two. No penalty in the offing there. Goes to ground. Receives some contact, slightly light there. Nevertheless, an opportunity. It's one of those calls that if the referee had given it with the replay, you could have argued for it, but easily against. And Shoshone Thompson goes to ground. He earns the free kick and looks to have come through on Isaac Paul there, though. Opportunity just for both sides to catch their breath. Just ticked over 60 minutes as well here. Regulation time, and still just the early Isaac Paul goal that separates the two. Diaz coming away here. Looks to get past Maskey, and he looks to get past Shrestha. For the time being, it's (11 v 10). Wainwright looks to get to Joel Jock. Joel Benicia wide for Shoshone Thompson. Looks to send the ball into the box. Far post there. Bacana and Benicia challenge well. Bacana. Now Nero Shrestha. Even away here. Fisher. Coming forward. Cross ball for Joel Jock. And now Wainwright. Anthony Wainwright in space. He can put a ball into the box here. Joel Benicia looks to get away from Masai and away from Mapindia. Jolamal. And still unfortunately given away that time. And there'll be a substitution in the offing for Port Darwin. And there'll be a double change here as well. Joel Jock and Robert Davies making way, and they'll be replaced by number 6, that's Paul Crean, and also number 10, that's Grayson Cooper. They'll be both entering the fray to see if they can change their team's fortunes. Robert Davies and Joel Jock a good account for themselves thus far. But alas, they'll be substituted. Hearts also make a change. That's Jermanius Jolamal coming off the field, and Robin Shrestha entering for the Hearts. Fisher brings it down. Profits only Humbleman Bacana of the Hearts. Shalov Maskey. Back down to Humbleman Bacana. Takes the ball away. Robin Shrestha. Now it's in, and had to be saved, and it was by Phil Chindam. Now Bailey. Mabindia forward. Shoshone Thompson heads back to his keeper, and Phil Chindam gracious for that one. Crean. Substitute getting an early touch on the ball. Gives it away to Naan for the moment. Grayson Cooper. Sheridan looks to send it wide here. Joel Benicia. Shoshone Thompson. Looks to go inside the box here. Anthony Wainwright in his stride. get past, have the shot. Great attempt there, good save from Nelson New. Joe Sheridan now. Wide for Fisher, pressured by Jumamweze. Defcotta comes the other way. Crean for Port Darwin. Alejandro Diaz. A flurry of opportunities in recent minutes for Port Darwin here, and this will be a throw-in for their advantage as well. Just the one goal in it so far. Plenty of time left for a doubler or an equalizer. And now it's Diaz, enters the box and plays across here. Just a little too much purchase there for Wainwright. He'll come across to keep it in though. And does very well there. Goal kick, the signal almost immediately. Short from New. Defcotta. Alex for a long ball. Robin Shrestha providing an outlet. Tackled immediately and cleared out into touch there as well.
Like the opposite of yeah, exactly.
Shrestha. Looks to go down. Mwembakana. Short for Maskey, turns away from Sheridan. Maskey looking to send through Isaac Paul, and almost another opportunity there for the Hearts. Naan. Diaz competing with Shrestha. Shrestha wins that one and goes forward. An attacking opportunity for the Hearts. Ball comes in and cleared by Declan O'Shea. Alejandro Diaz will think about getting to this one, but allows the touch to come off the Hearts player, and his team can come forward via a throw. Cooper trying to touch it away from himself. Maskey forward. Mweze. Naan. Shrestha. His ball comes forward. Nice flick on by Robin Shrestha. Juma Mweze now. Ball comes inside. Ryan Bailey comes out with possession. Pressure being applied by Isaac Paul. Defcotta does very well to come forward, the centre half, and earn the foul. Good position for his team to attack with. And we'll see if it comes off.
I've seen a video where someone blamed it on their chair, so I have to get a different chair.
Opportunity here for Sulav Maskey over this ball.
But isn't that more?
Sulav Maskey strikes. It's going towards goal off the crossbar and turned its way in. It's a second goal. And off the crossbar, it rattled from Maskey, and profiting in space was Kelvin Mapindia, who dispatches the goal from almost an impossible opportunity to miss, and he certainly did not. 2-1 now in favour of 2-0, sorry, in favour of the Hearts. Be a crafty assist as well for Sulav Maskey off the crossbar and down for Kelvin Mapindia. Doubles the lead, 2-0 on the North Crest scoreboard now as we nearly approach the 70th minute mark. The Port Darwin side with a lot of work to do if they were to salvage even a point at this stage. Mbakana. Masai clears forward. Out of play. Declan O'Shea. Sending it forward. Headed out from Daxon Masai. Sheridan. Thompson. Looks to get past Humble-Ambakana. And Masai. Joel Benisha, skillfully done. Chimamweze comes across to receive though. Now it's Maskey. He looks to go forward. And Bailey will allow it to run for Chindam. He can gather this if he likes. Instead, elects to pass long to Sheridan. Now Declan O'Shea. He'll look to come wide here. Diaz is in space. Niraj Shrestha there with him. In comes Alejandro Diaz. Grayson Cooper through the middle. Opportunity perhaps. Cooper strikes and catches a block on its way through. And relatively easy situation now for the Hearts to come out of defence with. Declan O'Shea. Humble-Ambakana clears forward emphatically. Isaac Paul unfortunately not able to provide pressure on that one. Sheridan. Dinking ball over the top. Benisha is in space here. Joel Benisha against Mapindia. Mapindia does enough to take it away from the striker's foot. Port Darwin still in the attack here. Alejandro Diaz back across here for Fisher. Fancy a shot here, and that one well off course. Mapindia, of course, adding the second goal for his side to see them in a much more comfortable position. Bailey coming across to this one. Chindam needs to meet it. Mweze rapidly closing down the Port Darwin players. Masai throws longer for Mweze. Humble-Ambakana. O'Shea heads. Thompson heads back as well. Bailey. Now it's Defcotta. Isaac Paul. Sulav Maskey. Defcotta. Isaac Paul. Robin Shrestha. Defcotta. Isaac Paul again. Robin Shrestha, Sulav Maskey. This is wonderful work here from the Darwin Hearts. In comes Mweze, and it's well saved from Chindam. Still on here, Isaac Paul. Robin Shrestha. Going for a lashed attempt. Mweze inside the box. Coming across goal, blocked. Cross and cleared out here. Kelvin Mapindia. Good to come away from Grayson Cooper and Benisha. Well done from Mapindia. Just be allowed to trickle out of play and into touch. Throw in here for the attacking side. Masai throws short. Humble-Ambakana, Daxon, Masai. Humble-Ambakana takes it down well, comes into the box here, forcing Declan O'Shea to clear. He does so. Grayson Cooper. Daxon Masai. So flick it forward. Port Darwin players can combine there, but Daxon Masai does well to retain. Humble-Ambakana still on his feet here. Shot is blocked. Robin Shrestha pacing away. Isaac Paul. Look to come inside here. Niraj Shrestha. Sulav Maskey, deft flick on, looking for a teammate there. Shoshone Thompson comes out with it, and Dinesh Devcotta can sprint forward, does well. Dispossessed by Shoshone Thompson. Ball is on here, looking to drive it across for Alejandro Diaz. Just couldn't quite find the pace nor height to drive it over to the Wharfies number 12. Rabin Shrestha. Maskey. None offering centrally. Likes to go that way. Benicia cuts it out for Port Darwin. Joe Sheridan. Back for Shoshone Thompson. Looks to drive down the line, and Wainwright's on here. If he can take it into his stride, can't quite do so. And Diaz, unfortunately, committing to the central position as well. Substitution here for Port Darwin. And it looks to be Joel Benicia's conclusion this afternoon. He'll be coming from the field. And he's going to be replaced by number 13, that is Francis Dreesy. Sheridan. Bailey. Diaz will look to try and keep this one in, just can't quite do so. Out for a throw-in. Thrown forward. Hearts looking to add a third. This certainly goes a long way to really cementing home their finals credentials.
I remember Marty was such a beast when he went to swings for nationals. She was like the night.
Of course, as things stand, they will be on 12 points regardless of the late game tonight. They will end the round in 4th. Shoshone Thompson. Wambakana doing well. Kenneth Nunn. Robin Shrestha. Grayson Cooper there to head. So is Declan O'Shea. And Kenneth Nunn. Humble Wambakana. Still with Humble Wambakana. Daxon Masai. Headed forward by Declan O'Shea. Fisher trying to get ahead of Robin Shrestha. Doesn't quite work out there. Nero Shrestha. Isaac Paul. Dinesh Devkota. Back to Shrestha. Isaac Paul again coming forward for his side. Jumamweze. Kenneth Nunn. Isaac Paul again. Further across now. Devkota. Time on the ball. And it's found its way through for Isaac Paul. Shrestha once again. Alejandro Diaz cuts that attacking phase out. Bailey. Francis Dreesy. Substitute can make an impact here. He'll come wide to Wainwright. Anthony Wainwright and Kelvin Mapindia. And does well, Mapindia. Robin Shrestha out. Maskey. Now Kenneth Nunn. Isaac Paul. Jerome Weze. Now it's Humble Wambakana. Opportunity here. Good play forward for Jumon Weze. Looks to play it back for his teammate. Attack could still be on here. Declan O'Shea. Francis Dreesy. Looks to come away from Robin Shrestha. And free kick as well for the Hearts. Dreesy's challenge there. Enough to earn the foul.
Is there a big, what's it called? McGrath? Is there a big community of that in Wales? sick. First of these.
Opportunity here for the Hearts. Set piece. As we draw ever so near to the final 10 minutes of this game. In comes Sulav Maskey. Strikes in, falls over. Grayson Cooper allowed that ball just to flow over the top of the Wharfies player, and a couple Hearts attackers couldn't quite make that one stick. Grayson Cooper sending it forward. Wainwright looks to go to Diaz. Still Alejandro Diaz here. Come past Nero Shrestha. It's back inside, looks for the returning one of Anthony Wainwright. Doesn't quite come off. Nero Shrestha. Jumamweze allows the ball to roll through, but Bailey's in a optimal position. Jindam. Now it's Crean. Coming forward. Jindam. Diaz competing with Shrestha very well. Alejandro Diaz eventually fouled the winger, so that one will be a foul earned for Darwin. Maskey though, Isaac Paul as well. Maskey rides the challenge of Crean and still stays with the ball. Humble Mambakana. Humble Mambakana still looking to play it inside for his teammate Jumamweze. Doesn't quite come off though. Naan. Hearts attack is still on here. Maskey. And Mweze's in here. Humble Mambakana off the post. Robin Shrestha saved by Phil Chindam. Another opportunity to add a third goal there for the Hearts. A multitude of chances in as many as seconds there, and none of it pays dividends. Dreesy looking to turn away from Humble Mambakana and gives the foul away. Another substitution to be made here. End of the afternoon for Anthony Wainwright. And coming for his place is Courage Makarati. Now it's Mapindia. Ball comes into the box here, and that one's sailing out of play.
I was 77.4. So, I was 80 at the work one. The work scale. One of them is. I reckon it's probably mine that's off. It's old.
Chindam sends it forward. Rising under the ball was Fisher and Shrestha. Crean forward for the meantime. Robin Shrestha now for the Hearts. This could be another opportunity here coming up in moments. It's Humble Mambakana. Looking to flick it on for Robin Shrestha. The winger's on the ball. Still remains with possession here, Robin Shrestha. Ball comes into the box. Declan O'Shea clears, and now Dreesy is there as well. Looks to go down the line, and Tefcotta cuts it out. Mapindia.
one. Yeah, wait, that'll be the heaviest.
Dev Cotter.
I can play in the gear then.
Mapindia.
If you're getting new weights,
Now it's Isaac Paul. All the way back here for Nelson New. Pressure being applied by Drisi. Dev Cotter as well though. Daxon Masai. And Drisi's pressure is good, but it's out of play for a throw. Substitutions here as well. And coming off is Isaac Paul. A goal on his starting debut has inspired his team to have a 2-0 lead at the moment. Coming off Isaac Paul and Kenneth Nahn. On in their places number 14. That's Ashmit Regmi and Santosh Shrestha. Bailey throws. Grayson Cooper. Shoshone Thompson. Mapindia forward. Headed again by O'Shea. Regmi. Dev Cotter. Alejandro Diaz. Grayson Cooper. Spins away from trouble. Makarati. Now Crean. Here's ball over the top. Shoshone Thompson. Francis Drisi coming away from a few and having a shot, and that one curling ever so dangerously towards the goal of Nelson New. Just that time not quite having the direction required to quite put that goal bound. Nelson New heads wide and plays it out of the field for a throw-in.
I'd take 10 and below, really. I'd say 10 and below. Because people don't, it's normally like 10%. 10% is really cool. People don't realize it.
Crean. Throwing it in. Port Darwin really need to force the issue here. Grayson Cooper. Crean. Pressed by Regmi there. Makarati. Sheridan across to Bailey. And now Humble Ambakana. Opportunity here for the Hearts to add a third goal. Humble Ambakana coming across goal, touching it across for Juma Mweze, and he shot goes wide. Unfortunately for him, can't generate the direction nor power required to put that into the back of the net.
But it makes people feel better if they underestimate their percentage.
Might not matter too much in the grand scheme of things. His side has a 2-0 advantage with only minutes remaining. Cooper. Sheridan. Absently gives the ball away, but brings it back almost instantly. Crean. Now Chindam. Driving it down. Drisi brings it down very well. Looks to come away from Robin Shrestha and impede the challenge of Daxon Masai as well, but is running out of room here. Dev Cotter. Driving ball. Only finds Crean. He sends it back the other way. Shrestha is there, so is Dev Cotter. Now Fisher. Crean. Karate. Cooper. Looking to find the unrun of Crean. Couldn't quite do so. Regmi. Hearts can get forward again. Waze. Nice touch there. Just couldn't quite be silkily kept in by Regmi. Now to play for a throw as we near the end of regulation time. We have skipped over to the 90. See how long is afforded by the referee here. Crean plays the ball forward. Diaz heads. Mukarati camped underneath it. Crean as well, sending it forward and high, looking for a teammate. Up India heads the other way. Fisher dispossessed by Maskey. Now Santosh Shrestha, he's gives the ball away to Cooper. Now Francis Dreesy can utilize his pace down the right-hand side here. Francis Dreesy, an opportunity perhaps driving a ball in and out of play for a corner. An opportunity here late on in this game for Port Darwin to grab a consolation goal perhaps. Shoshone Thompson over it. In comes the delivery. Players at the back post here. Dreesy and Crean. It comes down to Dreesy. Competing well there. And free kick against Dreesy. Hearts free kick. Referee has a look at the watch and should not be too far away from the conclusion of this one. Nelson New looks to go down the line. Regmi. So with Ashmit Regmi. Shrestha. Come wide here. Hummelman Bakana is in an offside position. And Phil Chindam looks to launch his side long. Headed by Dev Cotter. Ashmit Regmi coming across to this one. Sheridan there as well. Crean. Driving down the line looking for a teammate. Dev Cotter heads out. Nero Shrestha looks to come wide for Humbleman Bakana. This ball will unfortunately trickle out of play. Throw in here. Referee has a good glance at the watch. Not much left in this one. And again, as mentioned in the prior cast, this result will take Darwin Hearts into a comfortable position in fourth on 12 points. Port Darwin, unfortunately, another opportunity slips by. They'll remain weighted to the bottom of the table. Good showing here, although by Port Darwin. Referee points to the sky and blows for the end of 90 minutes here. 2-0 win here for the Darwin Hearts. A goal either side of 45 minutes. The first one to Isaac Paul in the first half. And the second goal by Kelvin Mapindia from a Salath Maskey free kick. We've reached the end of 90 minutes here. Hearts with a victory. Fourth spot grasped onto for this round. We'll have a short break in between this match and we'll be joined with Women's Premier League. That's Litchfield and Mindil Aces doing battle before the game of the weekend with Darwin Olympic hosting University of Zurich. My name's George Scufezis. It's a pleasure to have you in this 4 o'clock kickoff. We'll have a break and women's action not far away now.